Hello everyone, my name is Cora. Welcome back to my channel, Pampered Pages, and welcome to today's video. We are officially at the end of June, and I thought it would be fun to highlight my top 5 favorite books of 2024 so far. These books were chosen purely off vibes. Looking over the last 6 months, these are the books that have felt the most memorable. Also, all of these books I have at some point or another talked about here on my channel, and those videos will be linked in the cards above and the description below. The first book I'd like to highlight is A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. This is a Norse-inspired adult fantasy romance that follows a young woman named Freya. Freya's story begins pretty dismally, however, that quickly changes as she is forced to reveal her deepest secret. A magical secret that potentially will help unite the fractured nation beneath the one who controls her fate. I loved my time with this book. The story is told in first-person narration from Freya's POV, and I was looped into her journey from the get-go. The action and banter had me on the edge of my seat, kicking my feet in anticipation. I felt completely immersed from start to finish, and I can't wait for the tension to continue in Book 2, the final book, which is set to be released in spring 2025. Up next, we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Bride was my first Ali Hazelwood read, and it will not be my last. This is a paranormal romance that follows Misery Lark, daughter of a powerful vampire councilman who is called upon to marry Lo Moreland, an alpha werewolf, in order to uphold a political alliance between the weres and vampires. Now, Misery has her own motives when it comes to this marriage, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to see them through. I sunk my teeth into this book. The story is told from Misery's perspective, but you also receive glimpses into Lo's mindset at the beginning of each chapter. Not only did Bride offer a nice escape from reality for me, but it also transported me back to my teenage Twilight days, which was quite fun. All in all, Bride definitely put Ali Hazelwood on my radar, and I am eager to read more of her work. If you're looking for a story with secrets, dark magic, and treason, make haste, but be wary for the nightmare and shadows you'll face. Welcome to Blunder, where nothing comes free. Be clever, for this tale has lots to see. Book besties, I present to you One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This is a gothic fantasy that follows Elspeth Spindle, our MC who joins a secret quest to cure the mist-locked kingdom of Blunder from the dark magic infecting it. However, this quest isn't the only secret Elspeth keeps, for she harbors the Nightmare, an ancient mercurial spirit trapped inside of her head who is slowly taking over her mind. This was a mesmerizing read. Keeping on a similar POV trend, this story is told from Elspeth's perspective, which I think worked really well given the secretive nature of the story. I loved the magic system and how Gillig incorporated poetry into how this system was conveyed. The last 10 pages had me jolting up in bed, and I immediately threw myself into Book 2 of this duology, Two Twisted Crowns. Fourth Things Fourth is The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. This story follows Opaline, Martha, and Henry, 3 individuals united by time, a bookshop, and the desire to break away from beliefs and lives unbefitting. As time unfolds, these 3 characters find themselves transported to a world of wonder, where dreams can be reality and reality can be a little magical. To date, The Lost Bookshop remains to be my favorite read of 2024 so far. I love historical fiction, and The Lost Bookshop not only provided in that genre, but it also beautifully infused elements of romance, fantasy, mystery, and a sprinkling of magic. I was surprised in a good way by how much this book pulled at my heartstrings, and I don't foresee myself leaving this bookshop spell anytime soon. 1 Shipwreck, 2 Misfits, 3 Centuries Apart. The last book I have here on my list is The Night Ship by Jess Kidd. This story follows 2 timelines and 2 main characters, Macon in 1629 and Gil in 1989. In 1629, Macon is bound for the Dutch East Indies aboard the Batavia, and Gil, 3 centuries later, is sent to live with his grandfather on a small island off the coast of Australia, where he discovers the story of an infamous shipwreck. The Night Ship was my first Jess Kidd read, and it has not been my last. In my opinion, Jess Kidd did a beautiful job linking 2 storylines over 3 centuries apart. The historical context also had me geared up in research mode, and the storytelling kept me consistently captivated with each main character and their journey. The Night Ship encompassed many themes, and I ended up shedding many tears upon finishing it. I do have an honorable mention, or mentions. If you have been watching my reading vlogs, you will know that I have been journeying in the Magnolia Parks universe this year. At the moment, I don't think I could pick a favorite book, although it might be Daisy Hates. However, I am excited to jump into book 5, Into the Dark, this summer. I just had to throw these babies in because they've really earned a place in my heart this year. There you have my top 5 favorite books of 2024 so far. I'd love to know if you have read any of these books or if any potentially have piqued your interest. Also, what are some of your favorite reads from the first half of this year? As always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you soonish.